Hello friends, Cheryl here with inkedpulp, and I'm back with another Margarete Miller challenge. This is week 2 of 2024. So we've got the hashtag, if you're looking for other videos, is hashtag 2024CW2. And this week we have an object with jewelry or adornment, a light source that I find interesting, something stapled, something found in a garden, a receipt, and the bonus is black ink stamping. All right, got a lot of stuff today to put down. These are all my background pieces here. So I decided to do a little collage in the background. Put this over here and here so I can ink these up. So I think I'll start with this one here. These are just real thin little pages from Your Creative Studio. One of the boxes I had from them, and I've been trying to use up some of this stuff because I've had it forever. And it's actually pretty cool stuff. In fact, I was doing, and I thought about using it for this, but the colors didn't really match. I was doing my art before breakfast this morning, and I was using some of these as mop-up papers. And look at how cool they came out. Wonderful colors. So I'll use those for some other projects. Something in the spring that needs some lighter colors. How's everybody doing today? I've got so many projects going right now that it's, and not just projects with this. I've got, we're doing some stuff at home. My husband and I got a dehydrator for Christmas, and we're working on the ability to process more of our own foods, because we grow a garden every year, and I end up with like zucchini. Oh my gosh. That stuff comes off the vine, and I mean, we get more than we could ever possibly use, as most people do, and then you end up trying to give it away to everybody you know. Well, I can dehydrate that zucchini and have it for soups and stews and baking and other stuff throughout the year if I dehydrate it. So alright, so there's that. Let's see, what else do I have here? I think we were going to put this up here. So yeah, I dehydrated yesterday 3 bell peppers, the sweet bell peppers. I did a red, a yellow, and an orange. So that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to put that straight edge here and let the torn edge be over there. Excuse me, I had to sneeze. I think I have that for there. Maybe I was going to put that one there. And then my husband made up some venison jerky meat to, or venison meat to turn into venison jerky. And it had to sit overnight, and and marinate. So when I finished up with my peppers this morning, I put his jerky in there, and that's only got a couple hours left to go. That actually doesn't, it's funny, the vegetables have to dehydrate longer than the meat does, but you do the meat at a higher temperature, so I don't know what that's about. I don't claim to understand how it all works. I just know it's fun. And we'll put this on here. And then I've got this little tiny piece here. And that'll finish up our collage. Then we can start putting down all our other pieces. This was a really 2, 4, there's 6 this time. I think sometimes there's only 5. I don't know. I don't pay attention, but it just seemed like there was a lot, and probably because of all these little pages that I'm gluing down. My collage here probably makes it seem like it's more than what it is. Alright, so now I am going to take my water. This is what I love about my tile workspace. Just gonna wipe it up real quick, get rid of all that glue. And then while that's drying, we'll cut off the edges here. So we're in week 2 already. I'm anxious to see how fast these weeks are going to go, because I know from last year, this is my 2nd year doing this. And it goes quickly. It goes very quickly. So I have a friend who's doing this for the first time. She saw how much fun I had last year, and she decided to give it a whirl this year. Her YouTube channel is Crafty Shamrock Designs. If you guys get a chance, hop over there and check out her video. She does a lot of, most of what she makes is with Tim Holtz stuff. So she does a lot of Timmy stuff, but she does other videos too, but she's doing the Margarete Miller. So if you get a chance, go over, give her some love, and alright, now let's see what order I want to put this stuff down in. The first thing is a receipt. That's the first thing we're going to put down, and I'm going to put this down here, but I want to, 1, ink it up, and 2, I want to leave my spot for tucking in my prompts. This is an actual receipt. This is a piece of real ephemera from 1956. And my friend, actually, who happens to be Crafty Shamrock Designs, she has tons of old ephemera. And she sent me a whole package full of stuff. And this came out of that. In fact, we were just doing a FaceTime before I jumped off to record this video, and we were kind of pulling out all our prompts for the year. And then I'm going to put this orchid, this all the way down. I'm going to put this orchid on here for something found in a garden. And then I have the name of the plant. Let's make sure I'm still in camera here. I have the name of the plant to staple on because something stapled was another. But I think I want to, hang on, let me look at my laces here because I think I want to put a little piece of lace under that. Like, let's see what I want to put under there. So here is some of this lace. This is my new organization system for my laces, and I love it. There, it's kind of stark white, but we can fix that. And grunge it up a little bit. We'll put that down. I like this little lace. There we go. And I'll just grunge up this lace a little bit with this ink. Some darker spots, some a little lighter. Let's see. Oh yeah, that works. Put that cap on. And I'll glue this down, and then I'm going to staple it onto the flower. So I'm going to put this like this, the flower down here, and then I'm going to put the plant name down here at the bottom. But I'm going to take a stapler because one of my prompts is something stapled. So I'm going to take my prompt name, or my orchid name, staple that on there. There we go. Something stapled. So let me get these down. Well, actually, let me glue this down. Actually, I'm going to use this white glue. But I want to leave this open for prompts, so I'm going to glue across here. And then we'll just leave that little spot open there. Okay. There's that. And yay, I have room for my prompts. Now, this layout is very much in line with one of my words this year, which is experiment. This is not something I would have ever made in the past. I just wouldn't. I would look for all things that kind of go together and make a cohesive scene. This is just a bunch of oh, I didn't ink that, but that's okay. I'm not going to. Don't have to ink everything. This is a bunch of disparate pieces that I just sort of pulled together. I try to make them cohesive enough that they look okay together, but they don't tell a story. So this is me experimenting with being a little bit more random. Okay, now I'm not going to put that down just yet because I have this gal. Another thing was an object with jewelry or adornments, and I have this little gal, and look at all the adornments she has on her hat. And I thought I would kind of put her down right behind the orchid, kind of coming out of the orchid. So let's put her down. All right. So there's that. Now, the next thing was something with black stamping. I don't know where my black went, but I have some black soot over here. Let me grab it. And I thought that I would put a nice little, yeah, see how it's going to fit in there. I can cut it down a little bit. It's going to fit in there just nice. Okay, what did I do with my little corner adornment? I had a little, there it is. So I thought I would put this right here on the corner. Give it a little, ooh, got some on that page, that's okay, we'll cover it up. All right. So this is going to be kind of a busy page. I've got a lot going on here. Ooh, there we go. That's pretty. And then the last thing is an unusual light source. And when I saw that prompt, the very first thing I thought of was a UFO with the lights shining down out of it. I don't know why I thought of that, because I'm not really a UFO person. I don't really follow that whole, thing about are there UFOs or are there not. I just, for some reason, I thought about unusual light sources, and I thought about, when you watch movies and you see the UFOs come and they have all these lights shining down out of their spaceships. So let me ink around the edges. Where did I put my little ink dauber? And that is going to be Margarete Miller, week 2. Like I said, this was definitely a little bit of an experiment for me, because I just don't do stuff like this usually. All right, there's that. Then let's double check our prompts, make sure we have everything. So we have an object with jewelry or adornment. We've got this little gal's hat. She's got all sorts of adornments on it. A light source that I find interesting. I do find this interesting, even though I'm not a big UFO conspiracy theorist. Something stapled. I've got the name of this orchid here stapled on. Something found in a garden is the orchid. A receipt is this back here. I don't know what it was for, but it was $72.10. And black ink stamping, and I've got this little border back there. So that's it. I'm gonna kind of fold this in half so it fits in here better. I need to take a pair of tweezers and run in there because, you know, that's the thing with glue. That's why I like to use double-sided tape when I make pockets, because unlike the glue, it won't spread. And there we go. And there's our prompts. All right, folks, that is Margarete Miller Week 2. If you want to find other versions of this challenge, other folks, you can search for the hashtag CW or 2024 CW2, and that will give you the Week 2 challenges. So that's really interesting, very different for me, very much an experiment. So I hope you like it. If you do, please give me a thumbs up, and please consider subscribing to my channel, and come back and see me again. Thanks. Bye-bye.